Welcome to week 12 of All 22 Tuesday, a collaboration between FirstDown PlayBook, Coaching Coordinator Podcast, the Scouting Academy, and FNF Coaches. We're going to discuss this play here with Dan Hatman of the Scouting Academy, where the Packers find Tonyan on a play-action pass against the Bears.
So, this was one that, they run so much with their play action and their boot concepts here. And it's well designed. And, I certainly want to give kudos to the offensive staff there. But, again, we come back to Jimmy's and Joe's, and between the execution of the tight end here, Robert Tonyan, and ultimately the throw by Rodgers, this thing's a pretty hard deal to defend. We're going to see him getting isolated on an all-pro safety in Eddie Jackson from Chicago, who's had a heck of a career since coming out of Alabama. And, what he does to Eddie here, we'll take a look at some of the details around it. But this was a pretty impressive play for an undrafted tight end. So I wanted to start just by looking at the release here. We're going to kind of work this inverted here. So he takes this inside release. He's getting some pressure from the edge defender here. He's able to push through that, stay pretty vertical, and get himself isolated here on the safety early on without being disrupted too much, which really helps him. And then we're going to see this throw, all sorts of green grass down there, and let's show you exactly how that came to be. So we'll end up kind of going back to the wide. So here we are again. Tonyan's going to be in line down here. Again, we're matched up on Eddie Jackson. He gets that release. Now he works him, and he has absolutely got Eddie convinced of the corner. He's going to work this thing back, and then Fuller looks like he's just stuck on Devontae Adams, and there's, again, nothing but green grass out there. But the way he works this route at the top, how he stems Eddie, when he gets down here to that 28-yard line, he puts that left foot in the ground. Eddie Jackson's fully open to the boundary. I mean, he's just hauling out there, and it's one quick cut off that left foot, and he takes this thing where no one can stop him. And I do want to give Aaron credit, because a lot of quarterbacks end up underthrowing these, and he puts that perfectly in the upfield shoulder, because Eddie's coming back. You can see 39 peel back here and try to close. He just can't get there in time.
And we talked about this, Dan, before, but, it's hard to say what the Bears are doing here. It looks like they dropped down that boundary safety, playing some kind of maybe robber or invert. And, it's hard to say. It's hard to say here if Eddie was Eddie was the closest player to him at the end. But sometimes that's only because he may be the most aware. But
well, we put the vision cone here on Fuller 23 looking at Devontae, because I agree with you. Something's amiss with the field side coverage, again, whether it's an invert or the safety. Somebody was supposed to stay deep, and they didn't. And that obviously creates a heck of an opportunity.
Be sure to join us each week throughout the NFL season for All 22 Tuesday. All 22 Tuesday is brought to you by FirstDown PlayBook, the #1 football playbook tool for coaches at all levels of football. Edit any of our 35,000 plays or draw your own from scratch. All plays come with detailed coaching points and player assignments for every position. Keith Grabowski is the host of Coaching Coordinator Podcast. He interviews the most knowledgeable head coaches, coordinators, and position coaches from professional, college, and high school football. Keith and his guests discuss the philosophy, concepts, schemes, and strategies that they have learned throughout their careers. The Scouting Academy teaches you how to scout like a pro. Learn from NFL executives and coaches about the process of scouting from your home on your schedule. The Scouting Academy has 40 alumni with NFL opportunities and over 130 in college football. Friday Night Football Coaches is the platform for high school football coaches. FNF Coaches delivers content to the high school football coaching community through its website, print magazine, and other digital platforms. Links to all websites can be found in the description of this video. Thank you for joining us for this week's All 22 Tuesday, and we will see you next week.